Oh, shit.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Titans going up against the Packers. With that, we send you up to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis have the call. Gentlemen.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Green Bay Packers. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Murray led all running backs on Sunday with 123 yards on the ground. But what everyone was talking about afterwards, he threw a touchdown pass to Delaney Walker.
He is so versatile, so terrific with and without the football. But that first touchdown run, with 5 yards on that one, it reminded me of the first touchdown run he had in preseason, where he broke another long run. And now we're about at the midpoint. Does he have one more of those left in and maybe to bookend the season?
So the run gets him the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. A first down throw for Mariota. Complete to right. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. The tight end carry.
What the fuck was that?
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
And that is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And 4th down coming up.
There are a good number of coaches that anytime they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Mariota now. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. Play clock winding down. They'll run here. This is James Starks. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And a wide receiver to watch in this offense, certainly Jordy Nelson.
And most defenses watch him run past them. Jordy Nelson can run every route in the route tree and take it to the house.
Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A play fake to start. Now Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. This Tennessee Titans offense, as they work their way back onto the field, boy, they look good in Week 10. 5 different Titans scored a touchdown in the first half against Green Bay.
And I remember back in preseason covering Tennessee and hearing their head coach Mike Mularkey talk about what he wanted from his offense, and the term exotic smash mouth was coined. And really, it's not a gimmick for them. It's not a nickname. It's an identity. It's a mantra, and they're playing to it right now.
And the Titans won their 5th game of the year. That matches their total from the last 2 years combined. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Halfback sent in motion. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get this up past 5 to the 47. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They come out here in the eye. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. Walker, the tight end, in motion. Mariota on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Mariota, and Walker with it over the middle. Week 10 was a season best for Delanie Walker, 9 receptions. First time over 100 yards this year, 124. He also hit pay dirt once.
That's the Delanie Walker that we saw in 2015 when he went to his first Pro Bowl. I think he caught over 90 passes that season. But here's the best part. He doesn't care who throws him the ball. He doesn't care if it's Marcus Mariota or DeMarco Murray, who he caught a touchdown pass from against Green Bay.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Back to the ground game. Here's Murray, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeMarco Murray, a 10-yard touchdown run, and the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time... wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 26. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's brought down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. Starts. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Thinking pass. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. It's caught. Nelson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And with the play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
319.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Caught by Nelson left side. And he's brought down after a good game. Nelson, a career-high 12 catches in that Week 10 loss. He became the 4th Packer this year to catch 10 or more balls in a game. Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, Ty Montgomery, they've done it as well.
And you know what else is really nice now for Jordy Nelson? When's the last time someone asked about his knee, about the return? Is the rust still there? Will he get his speed back? That's all gone now. We're back to full Jordy Nelson again. He's trying to figure out a way to help his team win some games.
And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And here we go on 1st and goal. They're running with Starks. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
The play clock's running down. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jared Cook from 3 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. To return, this is Mark Mariani. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Mariota now on second down. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Time to step aside. We're back to Lambeau following these words. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And quickly, they get to the line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash. Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Second down, Mariota. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Mariota now from the 50, sliding out of the pocket. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a good game. Give him 30 yards there. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
To the air again, Mariota, complete to right. Go down here at the 12-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Mariota, and this will be caught. It's Matthews for the Tennessee touchdown. Rashard Matthews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Wide left. Switch.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back. will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case, the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Time running out here on the play clock. Snap comes at 1. Caught by Nelson left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That was a nicely run slam. The receivers try to think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Rodgers again now. And Cook has it left side. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
It goes as a pickup of 23, and that leads to a Green Bay first. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Play clock winding down. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes. Brian Arakpo in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Hauling it in, Nelson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jordy Nelson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can that. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
A first down throw for Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And let's look back on Week 10 for a second. What a slate of games. Seattle, New England, Dallas, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, Denver. What was your game of the week, partner?
Well, my game of the week was Seattle at New England. Seattle coming off of the Monday Nighter, going on the road, getting it done at New England, who hardly ever loses at home. And it was a Super Bowl rematch. I love Dallas, Pittsburgh, a great game. Absolutely incredible finish in New Orleans. But how about Kansas City come from 17 down and beat Carolina?
That was a heck of a game as well.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Back now at Lambeau. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run the option left. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route. And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Matthews here on the end around. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying for his tight end, the veteran Anthony Fasano, and it brings up 4th down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Just an 18-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll be brought down right right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now Starks. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
I tell you, Brett, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Murray stays on his feet, and he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Fighting a safety valve here. That's complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Time to ground it out now with Murray. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Mariota here to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And Matthews has it right side. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7.